welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about declutter, and this will be my first declutter, except yes, when I had some really fade blind buys, I decluttered my fragrance. Yes, at the very same moment. I sold them immediately, but I noticed that I had more and more fragrances, of course, and I had more and more sitting in my collection that I was not reaching for anymore, or reaching less, or maybe my tastes changed with time. And yes, also I made maybe some mistakes and thought maybe I'm gonna wear it later, and I never wore it. So voila. So another thing that made me do this first declutter, it's really hard for me because my fragrances are my little babies, but yeah, I'm gonna move this year, and I don't want to have too many fragrances to pack to move to my new home. So voila, let's start. So I made a list of fragrances I've not been wearing for a while, and I thought that maybe this one could be one to declutter. So it is a small version of Acqua di Parma Pionia Nobile. So this one is a peony fragrance. Let me show you the bottle. Yeah, and this was maybe my first peony fragrance that I'm thinking about it. And as you see, I've not been wearing it a lot. This is 20 ml. And why? Because after this one, I believe I quickly bought this P1 Printemps. Yes, by Maison Lancôme, and I think I had some other ones, other peony fragrances that maybe I'm reaching more than this one. Okay, this one, still I like it, but this is not a love. Yes, I got the peony, the rose, but something fruity, but there's also something a bit peppery, maybe too peppery for my liking. Okay, maybe it's too peppery for me. I don't know. That's something that's slightly bothering me in this fragrance, and I don't know what it is, but I think maybe someone would enjoy this one more than me, and yeah, I could join more carrying home, I would say. So yes, this is something I didn't say at the beginning of my video, but yes, of course, I'm gonna talk about fragrances that I like less, or fragrances that I've been wearing less. It doesn't mean that they are bad, it's just that they are not my taste anymore, or that I'm not enjoying them, but doesn't mean that they are bad fragrances. So don't take it personally. If you love these fragrances and you wear them, yeah, that's fine. Enjoy them and wear them. My next one is a new fragrance in my collection. I got it in 2021, I believe. Yes, it was released in 2021. And I also reviewed it. It was not a love at first sniff, and I expected to love it more. And this fragrance is Flora Salvagia. Yeah, okay. I give it another try. After my review, I tried to wear it when it was a bit warmer. And yeah, yeah, I don't know. I still have a problem with this one. It's fresh, watery, but there is this melon note that's bothering me here. It smells almost like I'm sorry if you love this fragrance, but you know, we have something like a toilet spray in front that smells really aquatic and like melon and watermelon, and I think like I'm associating this fragrance with that smell, and it's just bothering me. So this is a good one. It's a good Aqua Allegoria, but the problem for me is that I really don't enjoy the note of melon, and this one is really too prominent for me to my nose. And I was expecting lots of violets, and I just don't really have them. So yes, I'm not reaching for it anymore. I prefer the second one that I reviewed. That was the Magnolia version. I don't remember the exact name. Flora, no. Was it Netare di Sol? So I really prefer Netare di Sol to this one, so that's why I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. My next fragrance is Travel Spray. It was blind buy, and it is a BDK Passesoir. So I read the notes of this one, and I saw that I was sure it's gonna be a love. You never know with the blind buy, but yeah. I thought it was gonna be a love, and it was not. So the notes listed were mandarin orange, ginger, black pepper, quince, jasmine, orange blossom, cashmere, amberwood, and patchouli. And yeah, I thought it could be a really good one for me. I expected maybe lots of jasmine and a bit fruity, a bit spicy. But the problem is that I tried it. I said, okay, well, yeah, whatever. It's nice, but it's not mind-blowing, but okay, it's nice. And I never wore it. So I'm not reaching for this one. So yeah, this is not a good sign. But now that I'm smelling it again, I really enjoyed the opening. I say, oh yes, that's really pretty with the ginger and the fruity notes. But after that, I don't know, there's something that's really bothering me. That's a bit synthetic and makes me think about something shampoo-y, or not that this is a bad thing, smelling like shampoo, but I don't know. I have something like a spicy shampoo and a bit medicinal. I don't know, there's something a bit synthetic to my nose in this one, and I'm not really enjoying it, and I'm not reaching for it, so maybe someone will be happy with it. I don't know. My next fragrance is a fragrance by Michelo, and it is Watch. So this is the small bottle, because I believe if you have the big one, you have this watch in the middle. I love these bottles. They're really pretty. I like the scent. It was at the moment when I was trying to find some good, let's say, dupes for Rolling in Love. No, not Rolling in Love. What's the other one that I have? I'm really bad with this. Love Don't Be Shy, yes. Okay. I was looking for a dupe of Love Don't Be Shy. And in the end, I believe this is a dupe in the sense that they have some common notes, but this one is really, really sweet. And there's something different in this one. It's bubblegummy tuberose, really fruity and spicy, and sweet, not spicy, but sweet. It's nice, but it's like a more mature version of Love Don't Be Shy, and I already have Love Don't Be Shy. I don't smell at all this, this marshmallow in this one, the marshmallow note. But yeah, this is a bubblegummy tuberose, really sweet, really fruity. But I don't know. I'm not reaching for it, and yeah, this is it. If I have some other fragrances that look more or less like this one, and I'm not reaching for this one. This is a pity, because this is not a bad fragrance at all. I like the tuberose, and this one is really pretty, but I have lots of tuberose fragrances that I'm reaching more than this one. So yeah, I think I'm gonna pass on this one. My next fragrance is another Michelo fragrance, and it is Patchouli. So this one was a blind buy, and it was really, I remember, really a hate when I tried this one. I don't know why I kept it. I should have, I don't know. But now I'm liking it much more than when I tried it the first time. It's funny, huh? Yeah, it's funny to see how taste evolves, but still, I'm not especially a great fan of patchouli. I like it in some fragrances when they are mixed with some other notes. Here, here the patchouli is really dominant. It's an amber fragrance. Yeah, you have patchouli in the amber accord, but here it's really patchouli, vanilla, balmy. It's nice, but this is not me. I don't recognize myself in this fragrance. This is not something that I could see me reaching a lot or wear a lot. I don't know. I have some amber fragrances. I don't have that many that I already enjoy and wear from time to time, especially for fall and winter. And yes, these kind of fragrances, you cannot wear them for spring and summer for sure. So yes, my occasions are quite limited already. I already have some amber fragrances that I love, and unfortunately, patchouli was not the one that I enjoyed the most. So I'm gonna pass on this one too. Okay, my next fragrance is also an amber fragrance. It was not a blind buy, and it is Ambre des Merveilles by Hermes. I was quite surprised about this one, because I remembered I tried it in store and I really loved it. I wanted it. So yeah, at some point I got this fragrance. I love the bottle, it's really pretty. And I remember when I tried it, when I received it, I really didn't like it. Maybe it was not right period of the year to wear it. I don't know, but now, now that I smell it again, I really like it. So yeah, so this is an amber fragrance again, but in this one I would say that the patchouli is less prominent. I don't know, something like a fizzy, sparkling amber with some vanilla. Yeah, it's really fizzy and light. I don't know how to explain that because amber sometimes are really dense and strong and sticky, and not in this case. It's quite sparkling and light and yeah, fizzy and with some vanilla. It's really, really pretty. Oh my. Okay, maybe this one I can reconsider because in the end it's really not bad at all. I mean, they are not all these fragrances are not bad, but this one I kind of like it, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give it a wear test and see how it behaves, if it's working well on my skin or not. Otherwise, yes, it may join the bandwagon, the living wagon, but yeah, now I'm smelling it again. I really like it. I don't know, you see, taste changes all the time, so I liked it, I didn't like it, now I'm liking it, so I don't know. Okay, it's a maybe. Okay, my next one is not really a fragrance. It is a hair fragrance, hair mist, and it is À la Rose by Francis Kurkdjian. If it can focus again. Hello? Yes, okay. So I don't have À la Rose. I do prefer the, what is it? L'eau à la Rose version, yes. Which is, I don't know, younger maybe, lighter, more joyful, a bit fruity, so I don't know, now I'm smelling it again, I like it. So maybe it's not working in my hair, but on paper the rose is really pretty, like a garden rose. But there is something like soapy, clean with it. Musky that, I don't know. I smell something really musky, clean, like a clean soap that almost gives me a headache. So maybe this is what I didn't enjoy in this one. I remember at first it was really citrusy and musky, and I really didn't like that. Okay, maybe I should give it another try too, and if it's not working well, it's gonna leave too. Okay, now I have some Jo Malone fragrances. So the first one, still in his box, but is English Pear and Freja. So, and this one is, let's say, doublon, duplicate, backup that I had for free. So I already have one, and I'm not already I'm not fond of the first one that I have because okay, I like the scent, but it's smelling more like I don't know, like a home scent to me or a candle scent. Maybe this is something I would enjoy, like to have as a candle in my home. And yeah, it smells a little bit like a potpourri to me. I got the rose, I got this pear, but I don't know, there's something else in the freezer. But there's something that is bothering me in this one that I don't know, sometimes it's bothering me more. And this is something that I can imagine more for spring and autumn. So the bottle that I already have, I'm not reaching for it a lot. Not to say never, I don't know. But this is maybe the one that I enjoy the less. And this is a backup, so I don't need a backup bottle of this one. And of course it needs to go to someone else. My next one was a total blind buy, and it is Orange Bitters by Jo Malone again. Okay, if it can focus. Yeah, I blind bought this fragrance because I love citrus fragrances, and for me, how can I get a fail on a citrus fragrance? And voila. So this one, yeah, smells like orange juice to me, or you know, fresh orange juice when you're peeling the oranges and you have at the end, or you're putting them, you know, in this machine, and at the end you just have the empty oranges peels, let's say, and this is what it smells to me. So it's not a bad scent, but it's just that I don't know, I'm not really into smelling like orange juice, so I really get this, the zest, the bitterness of the orange juice. So it smells like a quite acid orange juice to me. It's a bit ambery after that, but this amber part is not working really well on my skin either. So yeah, unfortunately, this is something that could almost make me sick. This is strange, yeah? How can an orange juice makes me sick? But you know, like it's, I don't know. You wake up too early, and it's really too early for you to get an orange juice. Like it's too bitter, too acid, and they say, okay, no, give me a moment. It's too soon for that. I don't know. Yeah, this just didn't work for me. I really expected to love this one, and this was not love. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed about it. But this was a limited edition, so maybe someone is looking for it. Maybe someone loved that one and would be really happy with it. My next fragrance is a fragrance by Nikolai. And it is, what a surprise, Vanille Tonka. Yes, I have a few vanilla fragrances in my list. So I'm really bothered about this one because the first time I tried it, I noticed that there was something bothering me. I tried it again, I really enjoyed it, and now I'm trying it again and I'm not really liking it. So I don't know what's in this one. I love the fresh citrusy opening, but just after that I have lots of spices and pepper, so it's maybe too peppery for me. I have a huge note of carnation in the middle, which is giving it more, I'll say, vintage and maybe more masculine vibe to it. And then I get the vanilla and the tonka beans. For the other notes, I don't know. This is what I get the most. Citruses, pepper, yeah, carnation for sure, vanilla and tonka beans. The rest, I don't know. But the mix of all these notes, I don't know. There's something that is maybe not too, I cannot say it's not well balanced because she's really a great nose, but there's something to my taste that is not 100% pleasing. So this is a pity because after that, when it evolves, it's getting more and more beautiful. It reminds me a bit of Lui by Guerlain. So in the spirit, you know, this vanilla, tonka bean, carnation kind of fragrance. Completely unisex, but I believe I may prefer Lui, and this one is maybe too close. And I like it a bit less, which is a pity because this is still good. So compared to some other vanilla fragrances, this one is really great. But I have lots of vanilla fragrances, and maybe, yeah, I'm reaching more for Louis than this one. So yeah, it may go too. So my next fragrance is another vanilla fragrance, and it's by Kayali. It is vanilla. I don't know what's the number. Yeah, 28. So I believe I've never talked about this one because, yeah, this is nice in the sense this is, if you're looking for something like boozy, really, really sweet vanilla, sugary sweet vanilla, a little bit boozy, that's it. This is the one, but it's maybe a little bit too simple for me. This is something that when I wore it, I enjoyed layering it with another fragrance. And do I need a full bottle of this? Maybe not. Even if I've been wearing it a little bit. But I like it with something else. With Gaillac, or Gaillac Wood, for example, by Michelo. I love this fragrance. It has a bit of vanilla, but sometimes I want to boost the vanilla from this fragrance. So if you want to have a sugary, sweet, vanilla, woody fragrance, you can do this. But I don't know, maybe I don't need to keep the big bottle, especially that I already have the the mini, the small one. So maybe I'm gonna keep the mini. It will be enough for me, and I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna, I don't know, get rid of the big one because, yeah, I have some other vanilla now that I enjoy much more than this one. that are much more complex also than this one, and I'm not reaching for it anymore since I got the other one. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep the mini because it's cute, it's convenient, and if it's just for layering purposes, it's gonna be okay. And I'm gonna get rid of the big one. Okay, so my next fragrance was I don't know, maybe. So it is Kaplan by Yves Saint Laurent. This is one that I really enjoyed at some point, and I don't know, after that I didn't wear it anymore. And once I tried to reach for it, and I don't know, I thought it was not unique, and maybe I had something else that I wanted to wear more. But now I'm smelling it again, and wow, I really like it. I believe it's really not unique at all. I may have something similar in my collection. It reminds me a bit of, I don't know, I have some other ylang ylang fragrances that, but this one is more on the fresh. It's not beachy. I wouldn't say beachy, but it has this kind of beach summer vibe to it. It's a bit salty, yeah, no? It's salty ylang ylang without being as spicy as Embrun d'Ylang by Guerlain on my skin, which I love too. But this one is really a little bit green, fresh, airy, easy to wear, sweet also. I really like it. No, I don't I don't think I'm ready to get rid of this one. Yeah, maybe I tried it was not a good day to wear it, or not the right period, I don't know. Yeah, I really like that. I think for spring, you know, when like in May, when it's hot but not too hot. I mean, it's warm, but yes, I think it's gonna be really, really pretty. No, I'm not gonna get rid of this one, so I put it aside behind. But no, this one I'm gonna keep. Yes, definitely. Okay, so my next fragrance was the Blind Buy in my, I don't know, sometimes, I don't know if it's the same for you. I have something like an obsession for note or theme in particular, and I want to buy everything that has this note or this theme. And at some point, it started this year. I don't know. I wanted to get everything that smelled like a forest because to me it's really comforting. It's really pleasing. I don't know. I really like this. At some point, so I try to find the perfect pine forest or forest smell. So I'm getting, yeah, I got a lot of fragrances that smells like a forest, but some that I really, really love. Maybe I should make a video about this one, about this theme if you're interested. Because this is also the perfect period to wear this kind of fragrances. So let's go back to my declutter. So there is one that I blind bought, and I was a bit disappointed about it. So this fragrance is a fragrance by Replica, Maison Margiela, and it is Soul of the Forests. If you can read it, yeah. So this one is really piney. Yeah, you really have the smell of the sap of the tree, the sap of the pine tree. It's a bit fruity also, but I believe this is this fruitiness, this fruit note that's bothering me in this one. I don't really know what it is exactly. I like the pine part, the forest part, but the fruits on top is a bit, there's something a bit too harsh and synthetic to my nose, for my nose in this one. And I believe this is what's bothering me. I proposed it to my ex-boyfriend, this fragrance, and he didn't like it at all. Also because of the sweetness and the fruity part of this one. But still, this is the forest, the pine part is quite realistic, I would say. Yeah, it has this red or black fruit note on top that I don't really like. That's working sometimes with some other, because I believe I do have some other fruity, woody, piney type of fragrance that works really well. But this one, I don't know, there's something too sweet and something a bit too sharp or too synthetic to my nose for my liking. I don't know, but yes, still I'm gonna give it another try, I think, because now I think it's the perfect period to wear this one, and maybe I can compare it. And yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe create a new video about this theme, because I love this kind of fragrances. So maybe you too, I don't know, maybe people would be interested, but I'm gonna give it another try, and if it's not working, I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, so my next two fragrances, it breaks my heart a little bit because there are some great fragrances by L'Artisan Parfumeur, but I don't reach for them a lot, or as often as I should, I don't know. But okay, so the first one is Michelo. So this is a woody fragrance. Yeah, just it's hard for me to pick some notes in particular, but it's really woody. It smells like dry wood. Like you're walking into the forest, but you're having like I don't know, a pile of dry wood or cut wood, but dry. It has something a little bit, I wouldn't say gourmand, but like you're smelling the nuts in the forest, or you're having this dry fruit maybe notes, I don't know, something like that. But and yes, you have a little bit of licorice, but here it's not too sticky sweet as it can be in some fragrances. It's really dry, like the natural, you know, you have this licorice stick that you can chew when you're a kid. I don't know if you had that, but I used to chew this this licorice stick, and it really reminds me of that scent. But it has something a little bit vintage and leaning a little bit masculine, I would say, on this one, which is maybe why I'm wearing it less, but still, I really like it. Oh, this is really pretty, because I really like this fragrance, but I'm not reaching for it, because maybe it's a little bit too masculine for my taste, I don't know. I really, really, really like it. I don't know what to think about it. Okay, I think this one deserved a wearing test, a new wearing test to be sure, to see if I really enjoy it during the day, if I don't mind let's say the more vintage masculine part, even if most of the time it's not something that's bothering me. But in the end, this is something that I'm reaching less than my other fragrances, so I don't know. So I will put it on the back like for another try. My next one is Zing. So this one I've just sprayed it on paper too, and wow. This is a really great one. Maybe a little bit masculine too, I don't know, but I have something sweet and comforting, so I have some sweetness behind. I don't know if it's sugar or maybe some fruits. I get some saffron at the beginning. Now I have it less. Some leather. So yeah, maybe something fruity, sweet with some leather, and yeah, saffron for sure. I get something woody too. After that, I don't know, something like clean, soapy or so. Wow, there's so many things happening in this fragrance. This is one I would like to give another wear test to see how it evolves on my skin, how it works. Because, I don't know, now on paper it seems a little bit confused. It's going a little bit into every direction. I have so many things in there. I don't know, someone wearing a leather jacket after his shower, so he's smelling like almost this shaving foam. But like he gets some candies and ate some fruits. So I don't know, I have all this mix of notes, but still this is good. So I don't know, I'd like to try it more. I'm intrigued now. Now that I smelled it again, yeah, I want to try it more. So my next one, it was something that I bought online, and it was not for me. It was for a gift, and I made a mistake. So this is Pure Excess Paco Rabanne. Okay, I don't know what happened to the bottle, but yeah, okay, to the packaging. So this one was not for me. I wanted to buy Pure Excess Night, which is, let's say, warm, gourmand fragrance that has this note of cacao and vanilla that the person who wanted this fragrance really enjoyed. But yes, I made this mistake and ordered this one instead. And then I realized that it was as expensive as the fragrance to send it back and to change it. So, okay, I kept this one. But still, I've never tried it. I don't know what it smells like. Tell me if it's good or not, if you know this one. But usually, I'm not a great fan of Paco Rabanne fragrances, so I don't know. But maybe I can be surprised, you know. I like to keep an open mind. Still, maybe I'm gonna smell it in store and see if I like it or not. If I don't, I'm just gonna get rid of it, or maybe give it to my father. I don't know if he would enjoy this fragrance. So yeah, because he likes La Nuit de l'Homme, Chanel, Allure, Homme Sport, this kind of fragrances. So I don't know if it's in the same vein or not. I don't know. Still, this one needs to leave. I don't know why I kept this one. I don't know. Sometimes you don't know why you keep fragrances or you keep these things you're not wearing. The next one is one that is also sealed, but I know why I'm keeping it. So this one is Mouchoir de Monsieur by Guerlain. So yes, I'm a bit embarrassed by this one because this is a fragrance that I bought because I just like to smell it, you know. I'm not wearing it, but I like the smell of it. I think it's a really great men fragrance. It's leaning more masculine to me. It has lots of citruses. It's quite sharp, aromatic. It has a little bit of this fougère vibe, maybe a little bit barbershop vibe that I really enjoy. It's quite vintage, and then it smells a bit more like I don't know, a bit more mature, I would say. I can definitely see this fragrance being worn by the man in his 50s, 60s. Really classy, elegant. I love this fragrance. I think it's really great. And yeah, I kept it preciously because I know it's been discontinued. I didn't even open the package because I don't know what's wrong with me. And then I felt bad because I thought, okay, maybe this was someone's signature scent. Maybe someone is not able to find it anymore and you just keep it in your cupboard and not using it. So I say, okay, just I don't know, just make it go. Just sell it. I don't know, maybe someone is looking for it, and I think it's not right to keep it. Even if I enjoy the scent, I know it's discontinued, but come on, I don't need all the fragrances in the world, even the girl, even if I love them. To be honest, I love to smell it, but I won't be wearing it, so yeah, I need to make it go, I believe, at some point. Maybe someone is looking for it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so for the first one, it didn't go too bad, I believe. I still have a lot to get rid of, and a few ones that I would like to keep and continue trying a little bit. Two that I'm sure I'm gonna wear, and yes, two other ones I would like to try a bit more because they're really, really interesting, and I want to see if I'm gonna wear them this winter. If I'm not, this is a sign. They will have to go next year. I don't know. But I hope I will be able to continue this because I really have lots of fragrances. This is really hard for me. I don't know how people are able to do this declutter all the time because I'm getting really attached to fragrances because they are really associated also for me to souvenir, to memories that I have in my life. So yeah, that's why it's really hard for me to get rid of them. But at some point, yeah, I'm not a store, I'm not a collector. I try to keep only the ones that I'm wearing, and yeah, if I'm not wearing them, they need to go. So yeah. Voila, so I hope you enjoyed my video. Tell me if you were surprised about some of my choices, if there are some that you love or hate, I don't know. It's okay. It's okay if we don't have the same taste. It's completely fine. And I hope to see you soon in my next video. Bye!